What is up, YouTube? Here with an FNM event, and this time with my mic actually on. Yeah. So we've already played one, but we're here to play some MOMIR. For those of you that don't know what MOMIR is, MOMIR came from Magic the Gathering Online, and I think before that it came from a specific individual that I can't remember their name that did this amongst their friends. They had a cube of cards that were split up by a CMC, and they created this game. But it's more known for it being on Magic the Gathering Online. Essentially how this works is we each get a deck of lands, only lands, and we get a vigil, emblem, if you will, that says that you can pay X, discard a card, and create a creature token with CMC X from the Magic Arena database. So it's a fun little randomizer. Get to play with some cool creatures, see some odd and interesting matchups, and see how well your luck plays out. In Arena, you don't get to choose the lands that go into your deck of lands, but it matters a lot less than it does on MTGO. For strategy of this, you're going to see me play mostly Mardu colored lands, and then discarding forests first, and then islands. Mainly because of the fact that most of the activated abilities that are on creatures that kill things, or tap things, or are some form of removal or evasion enabler are in Mardu, except for some with blue. So I'm just going to be playing mostly Mardu, and last card I'll discard is an island for sure. I'm just going to keep going land go until our opponent makes their first creature. Mainly because I want to get as big and as cool creatures as we possibly can, and it's just fun that way. So I will make my first 4-drop here. So we'll pay 4, I will discard a forest, we'll submit 1, and we have a 4/3 with reach. If we control another creature with power 4 or greater, when this thing enters it deals 2 damage, so right now it's literally just a 4-mana 4/3. Not that fantastic. Let's see if our opponent gets a better 4-drop. No. So they get a 4-mana 2/3. So that is nice at least. Nice at least. Alright, let's make a 5-drop. Let's attack first, actually. Activate here, we'll make a 5-drop. We're going to discard our forest, keep our Mardu lands. I don't think there are really any good activate abilities in green. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Watley Dinosaur Knight. Reveal it and put it into your hand, and search your library and shuffle it. We'll search our graveyard. Oh man, we couldn't find it. So, end search. So, we just got a 5-mana 4/5. Hey, as my wife calls it, we have now seen Detrimental Heroine here, Dreamtail Heron. Pretty good. That's a way for them to get in over the top of us, so we're going to go to combat and just swing all in. Another difference with Arena and Magic Online's version is Magic Online plays with 25 life, not... Is it 24? 24 or 25 life, and Arena just sticks you at 20. That trade was interesting. I like that they're trying to keep the board simple, but I don't know if I'd make that trade there. Ooh, 6 mana. All right, give me a cool 6-drop. Let's see what we got. All right, so we have not been getting too terribly great creatures, but at least we're widening the gap of life between us and our opponent. But we're getting into the range where one crazy creature can change everything, so we can't attack now. Let's see if we can make a cool 7-drop. Yep. Cool. We have the biggest creature. That's all you can ask for. Funny thing is there's no combat tricks, and I'm pretty sure you can only activate this at sorcery speed. Yeah. So, oof. That can be a problem. That is now the new biggest creature. Let's go to combat. See if they want to trade. Pretty sure they don't, but they can't just take 7 here, so we're at least able to get a creature off their field. And Vigilance is awesome. Alright, now we'll play an island. And that's 3, that's 8. Let's make an 8-drop. Very cool. Very cool. Sad thing is its effect doesn't really do much of anything. It's just a Vigilant, Tramply, Hasty dude. So we have biggers, we have big boys, but seeing as how they have creatures with more power. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Void Winnower is the only one that really comes to mind. I don't know many 9-drops in this set. I'm gonna wait till we get a 10-drop, so I'm gonna go 1 turn without playing anything. I'd rather have a 10-drop here than a 9-drop. There's no need to play a creature on curve throughout the entire game, and there's no reason to play a creature right now. The board is fairly gummed up, so I'm gonna wait to get a larger creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're gonna go for a 9-drop. And they got themselves a 9/9 trample that doesn't untap. They have to pay 9 to untap, and they only do it. So if they want to attack with this, they have to not cast any creatures that turn. But let's make a 10-drop and see what happens. Nice. All right, so we got the 16/16. That's pretty much all you can ask for. Sadly, as it is, they'll be able to like 1-for-1 us if we attack in. Well, no, it's actually indestructible. Forgot about that. So cool. So next turn we'll be able to put on the pressure with our 16/16. See what 10-drop they make. So they make a 10/10 indestructible. Actually, that's really scary. So let's go to combat here. Well, actually, it doesn't do anything because they just chump with their 10/10. So if we all out swing here, blocks, 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 blocks. Yeah, so they can eat and do everything. So no attacks. Think we're just gonna have to be sticking on the 10-drop plan. Another Great Worm. There's not a lot of 10-drops in the set, but they just win in a couple turns by simply swinging in with their Ulamog. Yeah. So they might have this one off of the power of Ulamog. So let's think about our outs here. So they're gonna have to sacrifice this dragon, so that's not a problem at all. It just means that they're gonna chump with it. We need to find a way to tap down and or remove Ceaseless Hunger. And so I'm pretty sure there is a lot of those in 3. So let's make a 3-drop here. And see if we can get a creature that does something. No. Alright, double attack with the Great Worm. This is tapped. So block, block, unfavorable, block, block. How are they able to block with this? Wait. How are they able to block with this? It should be tapped. They scoop it up. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know. I thought they came into play tapped, but it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so I have no idea why they scooped there. They had a great board, able to mill us out. Another Karuga, but let's play another. We're here to have some fun. That's an odd happenstance of events there. So many like little paper scraplings all over the place. I need to get a little trash can for my office. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. There are some decent one drops, but nothing that really matters per se. And if you don't get a hasty creature for 2 mana, then it's not worth it. No creatures. Go ahead. You can get me for 2. This is one of the better 2-drops because of first strike, so Alright, so this is going to slow them down a lot. They're not going to be able to make as many creatures as us, so we just need to get some good value creatures. So at least we have that going for us. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty sure they just... I mean, they're not going to swing out entirely. They're going to attack with their Rotting Regisaur. They'll probably leave back Thalia. But if they want to 9-ball us, they can. We just... make chumpers. No blocks. No blocks at all. We'll make a 4-drop here and see if we can attack. I think we can win this game, because they're going to be running out. We're going to be making a bunch of creatures, and they're going to have to stop here pretty soon. At the beginning of combat, you may pay green, blue when you do put a +1/+1 on another target creature control. That creature gains flying to the end of turn. So there's an example of a blue-green effect. Yep, I'm going to attack. Make some chumper dooskies. This will keep their Rotting Regisaur in check, and now we're all right. That's why I would not have attacked with Thalia here, because of just the fact that Kranko can help us survive. Yep. Sir. Yep. Double checking on trample, yep. And so now they either have to keep making 5-drops or pass up making creatures. So because of this thing, I'll start putting a blue-green in the field. Let's make a 5-drop. What do we got here? When he enters, he cannot block. When he enters the battlefield, deals 5 damage to target opponent. Ah, interesting. Cool. Alright, so we will get in with just our flyer. So they can't block, but is what it is. Yep. And next turn we can give this guy flying and make 3 chumpers. Yep, so let's go to combat here, and we'll just make a 4-drop to do that. Yep, all out attack. Cool. And that'll do it. So yeah, Rotting Regisaur is really nice, but not very good in MOMIR, because the whole point is trying to go wide and outvalue your opponent, and where it is a great great creature, and it will knock your opponent's life total down quick. And if you get a couple burn creatures, then you could win. But the fact that it just rips cards out of your hands is just it's not good. So we'll do one more. We'll have a one more fun time here, and just a short little coolly-doo video. Plug time. I'm Himreko. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I Twitch every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Stream for a couple hours at the minimum and 6 hours at the maximum. Just all depends on what's happening the following day. I have a very odd work schedule, and so sometimes I have to go into work at 5 a.m. So that's up at 4 a.m. You can't stream too terribly late on days like that. So definitely check me out on Twitch, HimRatGoMTG, just the same as my little tag down here. And that'd be cool of you. Also have a Twitter and a Patreon. Did I do that backwards? I have a Twitter and a Patreon. It's inverted camera. So definitely check those out. Do a ton of giveaways on my Twitch stream, even if you're not a subscriber or a Patreon. So come stop by and get some free stuff. Just check in every Wednesday and you might win some free packs. Definitely worth your time. Definitely worth your time. And then I'll have a plug screen at the end of this. That's just a snap of my Patreon tiers. I'm gonna go 4. No need to play anything with this spider's not pressuring me too much. I don't know about you guys, but I hate spiders. Very much hate spiders. Cool, 4-mana 2/2, so we like to see. For our opponent, that is. Cool, flyer. Reach creature. Oh no. Alright. And now we just try and see if we can get better value creatures. Ah, better flyer. Yep, no attacks. Next turn we could attack with both, offer some trades around, but at that point we just trade creature for creature, and it's lackluster. If they do attack you with their throw, we will trade. No fear of that. I'll start playing out my other manas here. 6, right? 6. Well, we're getting the flyers here. His power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance equal to the number of opponents you have. Okay, so that's just gonna that's just gonna keep getting better and better and better. That's cool. Yeah. I'll attack here, gain some life off the trade. I definitely think that I have better creatures than my opponents, so I'm fine with that. Also makes it so that they don't have a blocker that can kill this, so we can start attacking it and making a whole bunch of 2/2s. Get our board wide. Now they can. Wow, this card's fantastic. Good hit on our opponent. 7/7 flyers are pretty good indeed. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we can make a cool 7 drop. A flyer? Big one? Can we have a giant flyer? Hey! We do! Nice! Alright, so the board still continues. Sadly, it's not going to be doing any damage, but you know, I can offer up the trade next turn. Big dumb 7 drops that you just kind of forget about. This is really good. This is really good, but we have a flying game going on here. So there's that. Let's all attack here. I'm fine with this. Clean up the board a little bit. Produce a chump blocker here for their 7/7, and we're also going to make another creature here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to be able to make better creatures because we waited. Ooh, Borgarigmos. So, this is really good. We can just, like, 6-ball our opponent, and every turn we can deal 3 if we want to. So that's pretty cool. We can also start killing their reach creature. So, Borgies. Big old 9/9. Oh man. Do they get in for 7? I'll take it. I will just take 7. I am not opposed to taking 7. Cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Zakama. Okay, now we have some cool stuff here. Do they have any enchantment creatures? No, they do not. Sadly, let's see if we cast it. So all we're able to do is gain life here. I guess we can destroy our artifact or enchantment, but that's okay. Alright, let's get in with our flyers here. We also now have the biggest blocker. And we're getting in for 6 each turn. Continually making out chumpers end turn. There's nothing yet that we really need to bolt with Borgarigmos, but next turn we can start gaining life if we need to, which currently we don't. Trample. You may play Wooburg rather than pay the spell's mana cost at the beginning. I wanted to read what the card does. No! View battlefield. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, so yeah, we just ended up outvaluing our opponent there and had some pretty good sweeps. So hopefully this helps you learn how to play MOMIR better. I'm going to try and post this video today so that way some of you guys will be able to watch it, see it, and still be able to play the FNM event tonight. So we like to do these earlier in the day. So definitely check it out. Again, check out the Twitter. Check out the Patreon, and hopefully I'll see you Wednesdays on Twitch. Follow me there, HimRecoMTG, or give me a subscribe, you know. I'll never turn down a friend. So thank you so much for stopping by. You guys have a good one.